Brave New World project by Marcy Moran. A Brave New World starts off with the director telling us about the futuristic society. This society is called the World State. Here, humans are grown in bottles and conditioned to believe certain morals. They believe in society over the individual, for example, and they are programmed to have no sadness. There are deliberate castes in the World State. There is the Alpha, which is the highest caste, and they are the strongest and the smartest. Then the lowest caste is Epsilon. They are the dumbest and the weakest. The lower castes are given harmful substances like alcohol and given lack of oxygen so that they are genetically inferior. All of the people in the World State live based on sex and drugs and a drug named Soma that keeps them from the bad reality of the World State. This happened because people stopped appreciating the world they lived in. They had bad living conditions and emotions were getting in the way. People finally decided to give up all their liberties and individuality for stability. People gave up all the freedom they had just so that they could have more stable lives. In this world, there's no war, no sadness, and no emotions to get in the way, but there's also no religion, no individuality, and no freedom. Some of the people in the World State are different. There are some people that are set apart from the brainwashed people. They think that they deserve individuality and freedom, and they want to get away from the life of the World State. All of these special people's lives are very different. One ends up killing himself because he can't stand the ways of the World State. One gives in to giving up his individuality and is sucked back into this brainwashed world of sex and drugs. Another is sent off to an island with others who rejected brainwashing. He feels very happy and free that he is now with people who share his thoughts. There are many issues that involve society ethics with technology in this novel. One issue is genetically engineering children. In the novel, they program embryos to believe certain things, be a certain body type, and have certain emotions. The question is, should people try to make a perfect baby? And is there a such thing as a perfect baby? One of the characters discovers in the end that he would rather live with sadness and suffering than be quote-unquote perfect. Another issue is harming embryos. In the novel, they purposely harm embryos in the lower castes to keep them genetically inferior to the higher castes. The big question in this is, what if this becomes possible? If it does, who becomes superior or inferior? We need to limit how we change the attributes of embryos so that this doesn't happen and no one can take control of harming other embryos. Another issue is giving away liberty for stability. In the novel, all the people sacrifice all of their freedom so that their lives will be more stable and safer. The big question is, should we give away our freedom so that we can be safer? We need to stop the world from getting to this point. Individuality and being free in our thoughts is more important than being stable. Emotions may get in the way, but it's what makes us human and gives us a better life. One of the themes in the book is science. The fact that science can imprison or set free. It can imprison, such as in the novel, when people are conditioned to think and feel certain ways. However, it can also set free if used right. Many discoveries have led to better worlds for everyone. We need to realize at what point science has gone too far. Science can easily be abused beyond a good point by those who seek power and control. We must work to limit this. One theme is happiness. Happiness is shown in the World State as immediate gratification of needs and wants. This is why the people in the World State have sex a lot and take drugs. Technology can give us this false happiness, but ultimate happiness involves suffering and pain. Making everyone happy takes away the fulfilling journey to happiness. What can we learn from the ideas and themes in the novel? Limit giving up freedom for stability. A stable and perfect world is not always better. Also, genetic engineering can go too far. When put in the wrong hands, people can end up too alike and giving up all of their freedom, just so that babies could be better. Individuality and freedom should never be given up for advancements in genetic engineering. The New World shows us the dangers of the impending future and what we should look out for with technology affecting our society. This book makes us think about what we must do to prevent these things from happening.